Hello everybody and welcome to Back to School Night for Drama 1. I am so thrilled you're here. Of course I do wish we could be in person, but of course because of the circumstances we're doing it virtual. I am so thrilled to have your students in this class. This class means a lot to me. Drama 1 is a really special course because it's kind of that middle course where students have already taken a course or they already feel like they kind of have the hang of theater, but they're still diving in and they're still going deeper, which is what we want. Ultimately, the overall vision for this class was to allow students to get comfortable enough with themselves as an actor and comfortable performing in front of others that then when they eventually moved to high school, they would have that confidence that we love to see them develop over time. Why do I teach this class? I teach this class because I'm really passionate about theater. I grew up doing productions. I grew up loving the arts and realizing how important it was for students to have that. And really how important it is for every school to have an arts program, just because it really allows students to develop and figure out what they are passionate about. And if they're passionate about theater, then they get to grow as an actor in that space. And I think that's really incredible. What do I teach in this course? I teach everything from basic monologue skills to performances to, we do a project on double decades. So that's the different decades throughout the 20s or the 30s, and students get to pick a decade and they get to focus on it and focus on what was a big deal in the decades, different performers, different actors. We focus on a pantomime project, which is a really amazing project that allows the students to focus on how they move their body on stage without actually focusing on speaking. And so it's really just allowing these students to hone in on their skills and find out what they're passionate about. And so I love doing that with just exploring different avenues throughout theater. So my love for Jesus has been really prominent throughout my whole life. I grew up in a Christian home. I love talking about Jesus, sharing about him with my students. Something I like to do before class is do a devotional. Typically I'll always ask the students, how can I be praying for you today? What are some things that are on your heart? And they always know that this is a safe place. It's a place they can share. It's a place that they feel that they can open up. And I always want it to be that way. We also typically always start a new unit with a new verse. And so I'll always tie in, how is this verse applicable? I'll go a little into depth, kind of like a small devotional about why it's connected and why Jesus plays such a large part in our lives as well as in the arts, and how he's blessing that and nourishing that. Overall, my favorite verse that I love to live by, and it's something that I typically put in my syllabus, I love to share with my parents and my students about it, is Matthew 6:33 through 34. Seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. So I do love that verse because I think it plays a really large part in kind of letting the students know that it's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be scared before a performance, but this is a safe place where you will not be criticized, you will not be condemned, you will not be put down, but you will be loved and uplifted. And I want theater to be that way. I don't want it to be this scary thing that they don't feel like they can touch, but I want it to be something where they really feel passionately about, no, I can do this. I can perform this monologue, and I feel really confident about it. So that's a verse I love to share. I hope that it means something to you. Maybe it's a verse that you love as well. But overall, I'm just really passionate about the arts, and I'm really so blessed that your students are with me in this class. I think looking into the future and just getting to watch your kids grow and figure out what they love and what they're passionate about, even if theater isn't something they're passionate about, I hope that they look back and they really feel like this class added to their life, that it was something that they really took and they learned from, whether it was people skills, speaking skills, presentation skills. I am, again, so grateful to be teaching this, and I'm blessed to meet all of you. Thank you.